Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I was taking just some relaxing time because I have been like spitting out YouTube videos like crazy, so I thought I'd give myself a little break, a little recuperation. It is a gorgeous day in beautiful Winter Garden, Florida. Look at that. Look at the sunshine and the birds chirping. Great timing. On my way to the gym, we're gonna do some shoulders and some booty. But today I am going to be talking about tips and tricks on how I lost weight. I'm gonna give you the inside scoop on how I lost so much weight. And I know I kind of talked about losing weight and building muscle, but I'm gonna go kind of more in depth and talk to y'all about that. So let's get started. Looking fresh after a little shoulder and booty workout. I talk about this a lot in my first video about losing weight and building muscle. A calorie deficit. If you are not in a calorie deficit and eating less than you are burning, you are not going to lose weight. That's just how it is. That's just how it works. Don't hate the messenger. This time around, I didn't really count calories though. I was kind of really trying to learn how to intuitively eat. So I was focusing this time around on just bettering my relationship with food, not necessarily obsessing over every single thing, every single measurement. So that is the most important tip. You can literally do as much cardio as you want. You can work out as much as you want. But if you are not in a calorie deficit, you will not burn fat. Next thing I did that's really like important is I planned ahead. Some people don't like to meal prep, and that's okay. They don't like, leftovers, whatever. But you need to go in with a plan, and you need to have an idea of what you are eating. If you do not plan, like say like you're out somewhere, right? You're starving, like you're so hungry, but you don't have a plan as to what you're going to eat to satisfy that and what you need nutrient-wise for your body. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go home, raid the cabinets, pick whatever you can get your hands on to eat and to feel full. and that just makes you feel like grungy and gross. And at least for me, my experience, and I still have days like that where if I don't have a plan or I just kind of nitpick at things, like I don't feel as good. You want to make sure you are having an idea, even if you don't plan out your entire day around like what you're going to eat, at least before each meal. Kind of sit with yourself and really dive into like, okay, so my next meal is this. What am I going to have? What do I need to have, like protein wise, carb wise? Okay, so one thing that's super important, like for me, so the biggest thing is people stress so hard on a number, and it's just like the wrong thing to do. I didn't weigh myself for an entire year. I'm not saying you have to go that long without doing it. I remember I would weigh myself constantly, and I would weigh myself almost daily, and if I went up like 0.5, I would get so depressed and down on myself and give up, because I was like, what's the point? Meanwhile, that 0.5 was probably like water weight. I'm not saying this scale is evil, because it's like a good tool that some people do genuinely use, like when you're more intensely tracking your stuff. But for me, I just found the scale really just not useful in my journey at all. It taught me to not rely on a number to know when my body's healthy and happy and confident, but like do it like every 2 weeks, not even weekly. I don't like the idea of weighing yourself even weekly. Like I don't like the whole thing in general, because I also remember going to the doctors and you have to get like a physical and they have to weigh you, and based on the number they would tell you like you're overweight, you're obese, blah blah blah, you could lose a few pounds. A number on a scale isn't really as meaningful as you feeling good and just radiating confidence and happiness. So that's my suggestion on that. That's the thesis. All right, good morning, friends. I totally forgot to film the rest of the video yesterday. So I really only have one more tip in what's something that truly helped me lose weight and keep myself accountable, and that is writing out goals, weekly goals. I would always keep saying those goals to myself as well. Throughout the week, I would always say, like, let's say I wrote down a goal of wanting to lose 20 pounds. And what I would do is daily, I would look at myself in the mirror and I would be like, wow, you're looking really good. Your hard work's paying off. Like, I would give myself positive affirmations, and then I would say, and you got this, you can lose 20 more pounds, you can do this. Like, I always said it with a positive intention, positive affirmation, and I always was kind to myself, and that's something I wasn't really the first time around. I kind of looked and like I held on to my fat and I was like, oh, I need to lose it. And I view myself in a different way, because I believe that's like one of the important things too, is you have to love yourself now, and you have to love yourself for who you are, because when you love yourself for who you are, you want to feel good, you want to treat your body good. And I know that's a big thing that played with my unhealthy eating habits and unhealthy ways of doing things, was I didn't truly care about myself. I thought, like, no one else likes me, no one cares about me, I don't care about myself. Why should it matter if I'm overweight or don't like to work out, or why should any of this matter? And it took this time around to, like I said in the last tip, is really developing a mindset that's positive about who you are now. You have to accept yourself as you are now, or you'll never be happy with yourself. Because if you don't accept yourself now, and if you don't enjoy who you are with the weight on, you won't be able to enjoy the process of truly learning more about yourself and learning how much of a difference loving yourself can make in this journey. So that is kind of like where I'm gonna end it, since I'm so bad at this. But I hope those tips were very helpful for you. I hope they inspire you, give you some insight on what I truly did that helped me lose over 100 pounds successfully. So I hope those tips and tricks help. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments, DM me on Instagram, find me, connect with me, ask me questions. I'd love to help. I'd love to inspire people's journeys. I'd love to help them on their journeys. So anything you want to ask, reach out. I'm an open book. I'll talk to you. I'll give you tips and tricks myself. Let me know. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and have a beautiful day.